Hey, Ahmed. All right. For the site overlay report, what you're going to do is log in analytics. On this left column here, you're going to see dashboard visitors. Go to the content tab. Click this drop down menu is going to appear. Click site overlay, and then it should bring this up. It's not working on mine for some reason right now. It could be firewall. It could be ISP everything. Um, so this will normally have stats. It'll show you where people are clicking on this. Also down here, it'll basically tell you, and you can click through the site and actually see, you know, the click patterns of people. So that's a useful report to have. The report I just sent is the content drill down report. Let's just do this for the last week. So what I normally do is I apply a metric, and so in this case I always compare the past, just so you have something to compare it to. So the green is last week, blue is this week. That basically can tell you about performance. Don't ignore this because that's today, and it's only for the first couple hours from today, because there's a delay of about 8 hours in analytics. So here, these stats will show you right here, basically November 7th to 14th. So obviously this is your homepage, the indexed HTML. And as you go down, you can actually see the main sections that people are clicking on. So living room sofas is a big one. Coffee side tables, bedrooms, TV stands, and if you also want to, you can expand that, which is what I normally do. And so just go down, and rugs modern, you had 230 this week, 148. One thing to keep in mind is bounce rate. Those are people that go to the page and leave right away. Exits also one thing to look at. Because you don't have e-commerce data on your site, these aren't that important because they may have just found what they're looking for and called you. Usually this index value will give you the amount per visit, so it's usually a useful indicator of how valuable a certain section of a site is. But go down to this, so you have rugs, modern rugs. Let's actually do something here really quick if we can. Let's see if the campaign will tell us anything. Oh, this is acting a little slow, but so this looks like a lot of this is direct traffic. You had 46 from the ad leather sofa collection, $49.99 price. I'm having Ann update all the HTML ads that I sent over. So once she does that, we'll have a little more campaign stats for these. But when you go down, you can see which was responsible for which. I think also too that eventually each ad should probably we'll direct it to an individual section. So the rug ads will go to the rugs, etc. So you can also look on this. There's some other useful reports. You can do content by title, which is basically the same thing as content drill down, but it might be a little more intuitive because it tells you the page title as opposed to the thing. So like modern rugs, TV stands, etc. Your top landing pages. This is probably not as important right now. This is more important for SEO because it can tell you what pages are effective at drawing traffic. So you'll see this. It looks like most of your traffic's coming through this main home page rather than these subsites. Really good SEO will give you a lot higher rankings on these side sites. Like here, you went from 1 to 25. That's probably from when we changed the thing here, 2 to 30. It could also be an ad that did that, but usually you'll see with the geo optimization on the SEO, you'll see those numbers start to go up over time for all these side pages. And that about sums it up. So if you have any questions, let me know.